Hey, it's Taylor again. Um, so as I said in my previous video, I'm a single mom. I found out I was pregnant at 15, actually a couple months before I turned 16. Fell in love with my son's father. I wrote him a note in high school. I actually started texting him. This is how we started talking. It was really shy. I kind of still am shy, but kind of broke out my cage a little. We had dated for almost, it was 3 years. Yeah, it was 3 years before I had Theo, but it was 2 years. Yeah, like 2 years and a couple months. When I found out I was pregnant, we actually were down in Alabama to visit his family members, and I was like, Jacob, and he said, yeah, what? And I was like, we need to find a way how to get out of this house. Like, I asked him if he could tell his parents that we were going out to eat, or we had to go pick something up from the store or something, so we could go out alone. And we went to the Dollar General and picked up a pregnancy test, and I was like, well, there's 2 on this package, so I'll just take one now, and then one in the morning if it says negative, just to be sure, you know. So I went over to, it was a gas station that had McDonald's in it. McDonald's or so, I'm not sure which, but went in there and took it, and I wasn't sure what it said exactly, because you know how there's like faint lines. I'm like, well, maybe I'm daydreaming, I don't know. But it said it was pregnant, obviously. Took one again that morning, positive. It's like awesome. So I kept it to myself, and when we got back to Indiana, it was beginning of June. We went to Alabama. At the end of June was my birthday. The week before my birthday, I actually had gotten really sick. I was puking all the time, and I was laying on the couch this whole week. Like, literally, I usually go out to see fireworks into the fair for my birthday. Like, it's just my thing. And I didn't do it. I was sick. My mom asked me if there was any chance I could be pregnant, and I was like, I don't know. So she brought like 5 pregnancy tests. They all came back positive, and she just didn't believe it. So we scheduled an appointment, went to the OB/GYN, and test came back positive. I told Jacob that he was going to have to tell his parents. He told his mom, and she flipped out. She was like, you got a 15-year-old pregnant, what? Because Jacob was 18. She was saying that I better not file charges, and he better not go to jail, and da-da-da-da-da. I'm like, why would I want the father of my son to go to jail? Like, really? When I want him around to help support me and Theodore, which is my son's name, not just financially, but like emotionally. And my dad was throwing his fit. Like, he didn't talk to me for like 2 months. But he eventually came to accept the fact that I had a son. And see, when we told his dad, he was calling me all this, that. We actually had to call Jacob's grandma to go down to his house so he wouldn't kill me or Jacob. It was pretty bad, honestly. A lot of swearing and yelling and throwing stuff and just drama. My mom told my dad for me. It's just better that way. I had Theodore. I didn't work when I was pregnant. My mom wouldn't let me. I started working 2 months after I had Theodore. And supporting him. Jacob was out of school. He didn't have a job though. He started college the year after that though, and he's still in college now, and he doesn't have a job. So I'm working a part-time job, and I have another interview on Monday, which is 2 days from now. And then I'm a full-time student as well. I'm still in high school. As I said, I'm 18. Theodore's 2 now. He's my world, obviously. I mean, look at these stars. He's my little star. I call him Bubbles and Bubba, and he's named after my grandpa's father. My great-grandpa. I never met him, but his name was Theodore, and my grandpa calls him Tittle, so he means a lot to him. Being a teen mom is not easy. I would recommend waiting until you find the person you actually want to be with, because as I said, I'm a single mom now. It's very difficult, I'm not gonna lie. I'm still living at home with my parents. My mom has been a really big support. She watches him when I'm at work. Jacob has him on the weekends, which is his dad's name. He has him on the weekends. It's just really difficult. I mean, if you want to have a baby this young, go ahead and do it. You can achieve what I've just told you, that it's difficult. I gave up my high school. I went to my freshman year of high school, and the rest of my high school years have been online. I'm behind in school. Honestly, I still have an 11th grade class that I need to complete, and I'm supposed to be graduating high school in May, which I'm almost a year behind now. And I've been taking summer classes, but I'm not gonna say that it's all Theodore's fault either. I've been going through depression, just anxiety, a lot of things have been going on, and I'm not gonna say all teen moms will go through this, but it's overwhelming. Buying diapers at $20 a package, going through them once a week, that's $40, plus the formula cans are what, this big maybe? No, maybe this big? They last almost 2 weeks maybe, and they're $20 also. That's $80 a month, plus clothing, plus all these the crib, the mattress, the sheets, the shoes. They grow out of it so fast. And then you need money for your phone bill, your car insurance, your car, your just, you have to pay for food for your baby. They're just not going to be on formula their whole life. You have to, oh my gosh, it's stressful. You have to see what I have in here. There's toys. Every time you see something at the store, you bring your baby, oh, this is so cute, you look so good in this, and you want to spend money on that. But where's this money coming from? I mean, if you're paying a babysitter to watch your baby while you go to work and go to school, and you can't just give up school, you have to have a diploma or a GED at least to get an over minimum wage paying job, unless you work nights, which the only place I found that if you work nights is Walmart, and it's $8.50 an hour, which is not that much. I mean, if you're working 40 hours a week overnights, it adds up. It's pretty good pay, but still, you have a lot of bills to pay too. I mean, if your mom and dad are trying to support you and everything, I've never met a parent that'll do that, so good luck. I'm not trying to scare you away from being a parent when you're old enough and when you're moved out, when you have your own place, when you don't want your parents leaning over your back telling you how to raise your baby. Go ahead, be a parent. But I'm not gonna say I made a mistake of having a child. I made a mistake of having Theodore this early, which right now I'm considering it a blessing that I had him, because I would have never met him. I mean, he's my baby. He's my world. He changed my whole entire life. If I didn't have him, I'd probably be in jail right now, to be honest. He's kept me out of a lot of trouble. I've been here with him, teaching him, helping him. He's been my world. So, just a shout out to all you teenage girls, 12 and older, 13 and older, whatever, however young you guys started having the intercourse, whatever you want to call it. So, comment below, do what you gotta do. I'll talk to you guys later.